We are talking some of the biggest names in rock music. And in terms of European rock music, of course, Great Britain is in Europe. How ridiculous. They don't come much bigger than Rammstein, the German rock sensation. Richard, you've recorded songs in I can't think of another band that has recorded in so many different languages as you guys. You've got French, Spanish, German, English. Why have you done that?
Actually, obviously our native language is German. But sometimes we like to put like something like, if you're cooking something, you do a little bit of herbs like pepper and salt. So for us, like, we're kind of open-minded, and especially our singer, he's really great in picking up languages. And, sometimes you just have a musical idea that fits a different language. But obviously our main language is German, so sometimes we put some herbs like in which is a different language.
Richard, you guys still all live in Germany, or are you scattered all over the place now?
Actually, the whole band except me, like, living in Berlin. I'm living in New York too.
Berlin's such a cool place. I was there recently. Why don't you?
Oh yeah, I love it too.
It's a fantastic place. Do you know what? I love Germany. The other thing I love doing in Germany is riding a motorcycle for two reasons. One, you've got some fantastic unrestricted roads where you can absolutely hammer along on a motorcycle. I actually got pulled. I must tell you a quick story. I got pulled in Bavaria. I borrowed a bike from BMW in Munich. I got pulled on the Autobahn for going too slow. I was on a speed honestly, I was on a speed restricted motorcycle. It was restricted to 155 miles an hour. They pulled me over, and the two policemen in English, they knew exactly what was going on. They already had all the details, who I was, where the bike was from by the time they pulled me over. They knew I was a British journalist, and they said, listen, 155 here is not fast enough to sit in the fast lane. And as they were saying that, a Porsche came past at a speed that I estimate to be just under 200 miles an hour. And the policeman waited for the noise to die down and went, you see, like this. And I thought, yeah, I've been put in my place. Only in Germany could that happen. And the other reason is, it's a big country, and it's a beautiful country as well.
It is.
Yeah.
It sounds really German, what you just experienced.
I wanted to ask you about the shows that you guys put on, because I think one of the reasons that you've been so successful, and the reason that, well, I'll ask you about this, but the fact that you put on a show. And do you feel that in some ways other bands who thought it was just enough to go out there and play have started to up their game because of the stuff that you guys have done? I mean, nobody was doing the pyros that you did at one stage, and now all of a sudden everyone's doing it.
Obviously, people think the reason why we did it is because, first of all, like, our singer was never really like a singer in the beginning, so he was really bored on stage, so he needed something to do, and he was already into pyro stuff. So it started really, really, really low. Like in the beginning, he had just some firecrackers or something, and then worked our way up there. But it's also kind of a curse. We realized that we never can go back. Sometimes I wish to be just a guitar player with Pearl Jam. Just do nothing. And like being with Rammstein, it means like you have to get on the whole show. Everyone is asking me like, what are you expecting for the next show? And the only answer I can say, it's going to be bigger.